Very good. What better way to end hump day than an evening at the bar? Or a couple evenings. Actually, I don't know. Where we left off seemed strangely climactic. Unfortunately, I've not saved up enough money. I was under the impression that if I just did my drinks correctly every day and bought the things that Jill needed or wanted to stay focused, whatever that means, that, you know, we'd squeak by, but it seems like we don't have enough funds to get past this month's rent, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Are we gonna get evicted or something? Are we gonna have to stay with boss? And we have our New Year's party to get to, so a lot of things are happening, and I'm concerned that this might be the last Valhalla stream. We'll see. Evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since... well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... ah, shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender! If that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something on my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you're here! Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway, I was hoping I would never see Streaming Chain again. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You're too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here! Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Shouldn't have skipped November's rent to pay that mobile game debt. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Does she want a big beer, I wonder? Because she's celebrating again? Didn't she get a big beer last time? Maybe not. She didn't specifically ask for it. Here. Woo! So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her, screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking, just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Brr. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to Deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of crap. Or piece of scrap, rather. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. Something non-alcoholic. Sugar Rush? That seems to be my default. That's the one thing I know is optional in the Karma Train. Or did I fuck up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Power Delta. 2 Flanner Grind. Oh, aged on the rocks and mixed. That's what I messed up. Yes. And a Sugar Rush. Okay, sir. Here. Woo, I win again. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out over here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky, sneaky! I'll be damned. She actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilim. So, I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans and all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilim that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, there was that one time with Dorothy. We live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. Oh, who's getting what? Or maybe they're both for deal. Rocks. Mix. Yes. Oops. Almost too much. Aged. Mixed. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that, then? Well, we better leave for now. I didn't pay my bills, Skit. I missed the last one, because I spent too much money playing mobile gacha games. Whoops. Oh yeah. We'll be holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. You guys want to come? Sure. I'm in. Cool. It seems like everybody is coming to this New Year's party. See you then. Bye. Skit, I'm probably not going to play after whatever is the ending of this game. At least not on stream. I want to move on to something else eventually. Good night, Jill. Please come again. Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how that traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Here, why don't you take a Zen Star? Is that what I gave you last time? Mix. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, all right. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you the one. I mean it, no, thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. Oh, fuck. That can't, how in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit. Video editing magic! Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival, or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to this CIRA thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh, well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I missed them, but I should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This isn't a newspaper, you know? Nor is it a Crazy Stories on Demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie, and you know it. Shut up. but I said nothing. I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that's what I meant. I won't! Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira Miki came yesterday again. You're shitting me! You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well... If I may interject... You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her, and she's always busy. But you sit there, and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair! Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? She was a very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice! I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Is she just going to say the same thing? Is this what it means to be unfocused? Like, I kept buying shit for her because I was so worried about what being unfocused meant. I thought it would be like some kind of debuff that would make me fuck up drinks. But if it's just this, then there was really no reason to be so concerned. I could have paid a little bit more attention. Something girly. Sure, why not? Let's give her Carmentrine. Here. Phew! Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Huh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with this bike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. What? Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey. You are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner. Wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe. Maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. I'm not taking any chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe. Inner and outer voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way, I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the missy here. Okay. Ah, Jill. By that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grilled Gil. Right. Alright, Gil, come with me. Huh? Jeez. She's so loud. I hope she's gone when I get back. Want one? No thanks. I don't smoke. Alright. I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer! She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. Who was the lucky girl? Come on. So, it was a guy? I never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl. And you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again. I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh, God, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feel weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. She does swing that way, but she also said that I was attractive, so... Does that mean I look like Gil? No. And that's that. No more streaming Chan theme song. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap! Did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right, What? Nothing. Why do you keep making the facepalm? Yes, I see that it says that, Crow. It says that every time. I get the picture. I understand I fucked up, but there's nothing I can do about it now. What does she want? A gut punch? Oh, yeah, Gil. Yeah.
Stop looking at me like that.
Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235x. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder.
Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but...
Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them.
Huh.
And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work.
I feel like music is louder than usual, even though it's probably not. I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. Okay.
And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Alright then, let's try something sweet now.
I have to wait at least a month for a new contract. Oh no. Something sweet. 4 is not gonna be happy with me. Doesn't she often get a sugar rush? I'm gonna give her a sugar rush with Carmetrine. Here.
Ah, nice!
To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me.
What?
I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical.
Aw, you flatter me.
Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle.
So what should I take from this is... you love me?
Don't overdo it. Anything else?
Let's go with the sugar rush.
I just gave you a sugar rush! Telling you it's her favorite drink.
Even in doubt, my love for these is real.
How romantic. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Man, that Go-Go is a blast! Oh, she hasn't left yet. Don't you feel like talking a bit more with, Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much of a prick, and Go-Go is tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilim.
Camp girl!
Oh, fiddlesticks. Why did these two ever have to meet? What's your name, girl?
I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service.
Do you come here often?
Are you hitting on me?
I feel like there's supposed to be a laugh track there. Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate?
Sure, sounds fun.
Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next?
Try the Sugar Rush.
Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please? Right. How many of these do I have to make? Here. Good choice, Dorothy.
Yay! So what are you doing in my turf?
Streaming Chan.
Yes?
No, I mean, that's what she calls herself.
Man, that's a tacky name.
Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name.
What's your real name then?
Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble.
Why not call yourself Streaming Chen?
It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started calling myself Nico Chan, I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chan. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan though, so I just went along with it.
Oh yeah, I get it. At one point, I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face.
Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again.
Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell.
Shut up.
See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart.
Quiet you.
Don't play hard to get. You know it's true.
Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh,
so you used the contract to...
Yup, he cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. Jesus Christ. T-Mobile MVP. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick were punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people seriously...
dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem.
I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat.
Alright.
2 big beers, honey. Oh, please don't call me that. I noticed that because Jill is unfocused, she's not really adding a whole lot to any of these conversations. For one thing. Here.
Man, this big stuff is actually quite small.
That's right, they ordered 2 big beers. Fuck.
Oh well, cheers.
What do I care? I'm already evicted.
Kanpai! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in a premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a big bag with some filling?
Dorothy, you sound like you're talking from experience. You probably are.
We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good enough for the cam and started recording. I threw it in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yup, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that, I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this Mega Santa. Wait, seriously?
They left. Good God. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss.
Man, don't you just feel great?
Were we in the same place?
Here, Jill.
What's this?
A bonus. Today I got a taste of this kind of clients you deal with and... keep it up.
Oh.
Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready.
Wait, a bonus? That's exactly what I need, isn't it? Unless it's already too late. Like, I only needed a couple more $100 to make the rent.
That goes for both of you.
600. I made one mistake. Oh, right, the big beers. May all of your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. Wow! See, I have 10,000, but... I don't understand. Am I already evicted? Well, let's get on with the party.
Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright?
I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Oh, that's right. Lenore's sister is supposed to be here.
Relax! Everything will be alright! I can assure you of that.
I don't know if I feel comfortable playing Truth or Dare with... Well, you know.
Drink something! Maybe that will cheer you up.
Maybe.
I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your shit up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug? Does that work?
A hug?
A big one! A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it.
Right. Everything's fine. I've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah. Everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. I forgot, did I even give her a voice, or was the situation too serious? Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. Oh, what did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back. This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter, a fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, just... I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like the time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table. She sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yup. Thing is, Apparently, she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she did it. Or that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark? And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was a blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If she only... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though. Did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes away back before you left. Goes way back. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know? We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how did you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey, Jill. Can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well... Back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there. She still insisted so much. Like, she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? What about my say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No! No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led you to the fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We're quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you just end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. I was dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it'll never make sense. Everything sounds so stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast. Yeah, let me get you a drink. Oh, a drink. Don't worry, trust me. Toast Gabby with something sweet, a sugar rush. Something to get this party started. And a little karma train, why not? Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now. As I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So, know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Wanna add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me. Say it to her. That's a bit. Come on. Just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Well, let's face it, even more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Chill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, a faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well... Uh-oh. I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out that she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad 3 days later. She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?" Chill. I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know that you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course, how would she cover for me otherwise? Yeah, true. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? You won't be able to stay with me tomorrow because I'm being evicted, but... Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure. I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yep, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy!" I knew he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as said too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sister's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did. They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since. August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't shown up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore thanks to you. Jill, I'm a bit dizzy. Must be the alcohol. I just gave you a sugar rush. The what? I did say let's break the alcohol taboo, didn't I? Yeah, but... Don't worry, it'll pass in a bit. And let this be a warning of the dangers of taking things from strangers in bars. First you feel dizzy, and then you wake up in a bathtub full of ice. If you're trying to justify your action with a moral, you're digging yourself deeper. Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. What? Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. I think it's a bit late for that. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Oh. And that's that. Fernando Damas. Writer and programmer. Huh. Skit, you're very, very, very passionate about this. There's more you say. Didn't you say the DLC was just like, oh hey, here's some more goofs about the dogs running around the bar, or like the corgis that came to the bar? It was like a prequel, right? I love this game. I love the story and the world that was built around it, but I don't know if I care enough for like some more dog jokes. If it's like actually like relevant to the plot and more hard lore, then okay. Maybe. Also depending on how long it takes, because I think this is the last Valhalla stream for me. If it's gonna take more than an hour, then no, nah. Dog part is 3 days. How long is the epilogue? Mom, Dad, family, and friends, thank you all for the support. This is for you. Game Maker Studio, nice. Man, it makes me want to like work on game development again. I was really into Game Maker Studio, and you can pull off a lot with it. You know, game development that isn't Minecraft. One day, and then there's a spin-off epilogue. Oh, okay. They both deal with Anna. Oh. So it's more edgy than it is goofy. Did you have fun? I would say so. Wait, what? Is this like extra dialogue? Why did your boss hug you though? Oh, it's Jill, and she's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Play. Is she that young? Okay. How do I get to this epilogue? Oh. Wednesday, February 1st. Is this it? To think I'd be evicted. They're pretty ruthless. They don't even allow you to skip 1 month. I was 2 months late already, actually. Jill. At least it wasn't because you spent too much money on useless stuff, right? Well, about that. Right? About that. Wow, Jill, we're in the same headspace. Forget it, I don't want to hear. Let's go to sleep. Tomorrow you'll regroup and think about what to do next. Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here by the... Whoa, your bed is huge! A queen size, considering I lived with a guy for at least 4 years. It can get lonely, but also really comfortable. Just like single life, I guess. Hope you don't mind sleeping with me, but there's not enough space for the futon. Futon? I haven't slept in a mattress in, over 2 years now. That can be good for your back. And bad for my morale. Anyways, good night. Nighty-night. It's hot in here. Having her hug me certainly doesn't help. I don't want to wake her up either. She looks so comfortable right now. I wonder if Boss would have let me crash at her place. Oh well, let's just try to sleep a bit and... Oh no, Four, go away. No, you piece of fur, don't you dare sleep on my foot. You can now save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money. Oh, this is the new game plus you mentioned. Heart data. Okay. So that's it then. Where is the DLC? Is it this? Prologue, Anna. We said the prologue was 3 days long and it's just the dogs, so no. But if Anna is just 1 day long, I'll do that one. Demo. I thought you said this was free. I'm looking at the downloadable content on Steam and it says there's nothing available. Like, it doesn't even show me anything to buy. And on the store page, yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe on the website? Maybe it's something I have to install in a really weird way. No, even on the website, I only see a link to buy the main game. Are you sure? This is still available, Skip? Just click demo. December 12th. What? This is going back a little ways. Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally, this would be where a dog shows up like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil?
Bored?
What?
Sorry, did I wake you up?
Yeah, I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were open.
You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we've had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night like this slow was before you started working here.
Really?
Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here.
Who?
My first employee. The poor idiot bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building.
Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again? He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Pennsylvania. But anyway, should he really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions. But then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Carmetrine free drink, and I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard that he flew out of the bar and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not, I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. I sure hope so. Hold on. Come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No! Well, at least that story killed a couple of minutes. I think I'll... I don't know, sort the glasses here or something. Huh. We had a fedora-shaped glass? Anybody here? Sorry, I'll be right Ow! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you, Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure, coming right up. Thanks. Yep, this is the stuff. You know, I could have been lying through my teeth. I could be an underage liar. You could have sold alcoholic drinks to an underage kid. How would that make you feel? Meh. Meh? I don't believe in the myth that kids don't drink alcohol. I've met 16-year-olds that drink a lot more than I do. Limiting the alcohol they can get is necessary, but if you make it look like a forbidden pleasure, well, you'll only make them crave it more. Hell, I bet if you gave kids alcohol, they'd start swearing off of it earlier. So you're fine with giving drinks to underage kids? No, but if that were to happen, I wouldn't get my panties in a bunch. Wouldn't you get punished for doing that? You'd have to admit publicly that you ordered alcohol first, and that would bring you a different array of problems. Oh. Did you come here looking to get me in trouble? No, I just wanted a reaction out of you, but you're taking it all too calmly. Why? I don't know. Your face makes me want to tease you. I suddenly feel like I'm back in high school. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure. Anagram. So, A-N-N-A. Maybe that stands for something, too. Seems everything's in order, Miss Anna Graham? Anagram. Where have I heard that name before? Go ahead. Just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still going to politely refuse. You're no fun. So, what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name. I have the right to know yours. Fair enough. I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill? Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name and is actually Johanna Ignatia Laurent Lowen. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy and, I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them though, this isn't exactly the best part of the city. That's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might just be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I'd be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometime. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? Yep. I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure, I'll just give you another sugar rush, because that's the easiest thing I can make. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks here were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How can you say that? You're a bartender. Bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. And just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's really nice. Hey Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah, it'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know? I don't know, I've met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink, whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't what? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called you out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on. Humor me. Say my name. Why? Say my name! Say my name. Say my name! Anna. One more time. Anna? Yes. Now one more time. Nana? It happened again. Maybe I need glasses? There's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why did you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit... quirky? Creepy. I don't know about that. There was a certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's so nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? You call me by my name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. So, what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus is still in the womb. Yeah, yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus, and that's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So, that arm. A nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful? Because I lost 5? Oh. Anyway. I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. Ah, I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something and I just stood there, thinking that arm was doing something. But anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What do you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. Lenore, yeah, nanomachine rejection. It's a very odd coincidence. Unless it's not a coincidence. Here. This looks expensive. Alright, I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. So, any questions about my stump, Joe? Not about your stump, actually. What is the treatment for nanomachine rejection syndrome like? Well, the purpose of it is to provide your body a certain degree of immunity to the nanomachine so it stops attacking itself. But too much of that, and you end up with Tokyo flu. Tokyo flu. That's that super flu that people can only avoid with the help of nanomachines, right? That's the one! I've always wondered why they called it Tokyo flu. If I remember correctly, it's because one of the first cases happened in Tokyo. Some have called it anime flu, too. Huh. It's ironic how the terminology used to keep tabs on you also strengthens your immune system. Not that it strengthened me against the needles I had to face on a daily basis, that's for sure, but anyways. Nanomachine rejection syndrome is, in some ways, like an allergy. A genetic level treatment rewrites that part of you so you can call it a day. But we couldn't afford that, so we went for the long route. The long route consists of a concentrated serum that makes about 1 square centimeter of your body immune to rejection. But the serum also makes your body go nuts at times too. I lost my arm while they were treating it. So they have to carefully monitor the treatment to ensure it doesn't kill you in your sleep. Oh yeah, did I mention that the serum burns? Because it burns like the flames of hell itself. Damn. Did I strike a nerve with that question? Oh no, I'm not concerned about it, but can you really blame me for getting riled up about it? And don't get me started about having my eyes treated. Yeah, I won't. Don't worry. Hey, Joe. If I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about the treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Damn it. Too many. On the racks, mixed. Alright. Two drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers. Alright, this is getting weird. I said... Cheers! Oh, cheers. Yeah! Huh. Are you okay? Hey Joe, why do you think bad things happen? That's a sudden question. How so? If there's a god, why do you think bad things happen? Are you in a contemplative mood or something? Kinda. Huh. I remember a conversation in college where a classmate said we give God too much flack. How so? Well, let's imagine a place where virtually nothing bad happens. If an experience doesn't one-up the last good thing you enjoyed, you'll feel like it was a bad one. Even if you lived in a place where every good thing was one-up by an even better good, past events would seem bad. Well, let's say you have chocolate. I like chocolate. Everyone does. My mom doesn't. And then she's a rare case. She also doesn't like pizza. Is she even human? Sorry, I mean... Damn it, where was I? Chocolate. Right. If you only get good chocolate, a slightly less good chocolate would taste awful. Yeah, I can see that. And if you only get chocolates that tasted better each time, then the chocolates you ate in the past would worsen in memory. Oh, yeah, now I get it. So yeah, sometimes bad is just a matter of contrast. That still doesn't justify why bad things like death happen. I don't know. Maybe we're just too concerned with smaller plans to look at the bigger picture. Maybe that death will trigger something else in the future. If there's reincarnation, maybe that person's needed somewhere else. Maybe the world works in an entirely different way than... and we're limited by the human reasoning. I don't know, I'm just a bartender. If there's someone to ask about the metaphysical nature of death, it's not me. Sometimes I think God is just a dick. Giving me a disease, allowing me to survive it, but depriving me of my special someone. Do you need context for all of that? The special someone, I mean. I'll connect the dots eventually. Keep talking. You're obviously venting some stuff there. Oh, alright then. It's like God's... I don't know. It's like he's some edgy writer who likes having his characters suffer. I take solace in that reasoning because then I start expecting bad things. What if you're looking at it from the wrong angle? How so? Main characters usually have this tragic backstory that we never really see in the beginning. Something that helps them move on. It gives them motivation to power through the plot. Maybe you're not living the girth of your story yet. Maybe this is your backstory getting set. Who knows what the future holds for you? That'd be nice. It's at least better than my old outlook. Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm gonna start thinking that way now. Today, my origin story ends, and my actual narrative begins. That's the spirit. Thanks, Joe. I feel a bit better. I'll be here if you need an ear. Glad to know that. I have to leave. Bye, Joe. Please come again. I will. Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss, what happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're gonna close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with the thin air. A spirited talk, too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean off the floor? But I... Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Another employee? Wait. Yeah, I'm fine. I just... Are you sure there wasn't anyone here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself the whole time. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? Was that the whole thing? I feel like I didn't really learn anything else about Anna except that she just kind of randomly appeared one day. In fact, I feel like I know less about Anna now than I did before. I thought it was just some kind of like projection from Jill's mind. Well, I guess it still is, but like I have no idea how it came to be or what triggered it. It just seems completely random now. I get an extra option under the Anna tab. Start. That's the epilogue. That's the separate thing. Okay. Well, maybe that's one thing I won't spoil. Or at least I'm not gonna play it now. Because I'm tired. And I'm done. Sorry, Skit. But anyway, that's it. That's Valhalla. It's really good. I feel like I have a lot of lack for words right now, but I mean, obviously I really enjoyed the fuck out of that. I had a lot of fun doing voices, and the world that they built is interesting, so at the very least, I'm probably gonna play the epilogue later on my own. But yeah. Now that that's done, I guess next week I can start something new, but I haven't committed a whole lot of thought to it. Well, I guess it'll be... No, I don't know. I'll leave it as a surprise, maybe. I have a couple things in mind now. Yes, I do. Okay. I know. A little bit of a shorter stream than usual, but... I don't know. For some reason, I feel like really weird after all of that. I don't know what's going on with me. But thanks for sticking with me anyway. Good night.